When it comes to our aging loved ones, you might have a good idea of the importance of keeping them engaged. Caring for them should be so much more than just making sure that their physical needs are met. Their body, their mind also need to stay active. But during these days of social distancing, that could be more challenging than what you might think. Paula Harder is the Vice President of Resident Programs at Commonwealth Senior Living in Onancock. Paula, thank you so much for taking time to talk with us. So tell us a little bit, the Vice President of Resident Programming, what does that entail?
So all of our communities within Commonwealth Senior Living, all 32 of them, our goal is to focus on the whole person, to provide not only beautiful dining, a beautiful place to live, but also address their social, physical, emotional, and spiritual needs and well-being. So our goal is to provide that through programming and different activities that they can participate in that will address all of those things for each individual.
Now, for folks who might not understand, why is that so important?
We all have to focus on those things. We all have to engage ourselves in those things to live a full and happy life. And in order to be joyful every day, we kind of have to address those things every day. So that's why we at Commonwealth Senior Living assist our residents to do that every day.
So usually when I think of fun activities and things, it usually requires me to be close to other people. How can you carry out the group activities while social distancing?
Well, COVID-19 has really forced us to rethink pretty much everything we do. We've had to really refocus what an activity means, how we engage someone meaningfully, even if they can't be with other people. So a lot of our activities and our programs have focused on being socially close without being socially too far distanced. So we do a lot of activities in our hallways with residents in their doorway so they can still see each other, but they're still acceptably socially distanced. We've also focused a lot on maintaining family contact through technology so that they can still stay connected with their families, as well as using the window visits and enhancing and making sure that they know that their connections and their loved ones are still close, even if they're socially distanced.
So you're also implementing the use of life kits. Can you explain to us what they are?
Sure. A life kit is something meaningful from someone's past, something that draws familiar memories. So a life kit might be a cooking kit. It might be a maintenance kit. It will have sensory stimulating items in it that are familiar to a resident, and our associates or the resident themselves can take that box and sit down at a table and use each one of those items to draw on those really well ingrained memories from their past.
So you're also utilizing technology to help the residents, is that correct?
We've partnered with the company Eversound for a number of years now, and they provide sound canceling headphones that allow multiple people to listen to the same sound source and with an amplifier. Utilizing our window visits as an example, families have been able to sit outside of a closed window with the headphones on while the resident is on the other side of the window with the headphones on, and they can talk to each other as if they're in the same room. We had a wonderful example of a family whose loved one in our community was turning 100 years old, and they celebrated her birthday watching her blow out her candles from the outside of the building. But they were still able to be there and support her, and it was very meaningful and engaging for her.
Very cool. And you're also implementing some visual stimulation with art, correct?
Yes, in our memory care communities, as well as in assisted living, we utilize a program called Expressions. It's an opportunity for residents to communicate through art. It helps us understand what's going on in their mind and puts it down on paper for us to be able to see and to help us engage them even further. With COVID, we haven't been able to bring the residents together and do the artwork together. To keep them socially distanced, the residents did the artwork in their room to create one solid piece, a collage, if you will, and together they created a unified piece while doing the art separately in their own communities, and that was at our Williamsburg community.
That is such a great idea. Now, you guys are in Onancock, but you do offer virtual tours, right?
We do. If you would like to have a look at our community, you can simply contact the community and they will take you on a tour of the inside of the building and show you how beautiful it is from the safety and comfort of your own home.
All right, Paula Harder with Commonwealth Senior Living. Thank you so much for taking time to talk with us this afternoon.
Thank you.